In yesterday's video, I brought up the topic of private mortgage insurance, commonly referred to as PMI, and what it can mean to an aspiring home buyer that doesn't yet have 20% saved toward the purchase of a home. I also indicated that I was going to provide a numerical example, and I'm going to do just that. Now, when it comes to PMI, regardless of the type of bank or lender that you may be speaking with, there are essentially a handful of primary providers of PMI in the country today. Now, I know we are signed up with just about all of them, and we are going to run a scenario for a client through all of their platforms to make sure that we're securing the best price possible based on all the little variables and details within a transaction that influence what the PMI cost is going to be. So if we think back to yesterday's example of a $400,000 sales price, I plugged in the following variables just a little while ago on one of our primary providers. I did a 3% down payment, or $12,000. Now, the only caveat there is that in most cases, you would need to be a first-time homebuyer to be eligible for just a 3% down payment. Otherwise, you would likely be looking at 5%, and this is in most situations. Now, at 5% down, it's actually going to be a little less expensive than at 3% down, so I'm kind of running worst-case scenario here. The other variables that I plugged into the system were a corresponding loan amount of $388,000, single-family residence to be used as a primary residence with 2 applicants on the mortgage application, both having at least a 780 credit score. So when you look at what the monthly cost came in at relative to borrowing $388,000, I think it's a rather remarkably affordable $106.70. If you have any questions or would like to discuss your specific scenario, reach out anytime. FHA is a little bit different, and that'll be a follow-up video. And to all our service members and veterans out there, thank you for your service to the country. And do just remember that if you are eligible for a VA loan, there is no mortgage insurance at all. Make it a great night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.